Hey y'all, welcome to episode 41 of Petty and Friends. This is the finale show.
This is season finale.
Season finale. You know, I have to come in this thing with something big since we're talking about a finale. And we got to talk about entanglements really quick because I just want to get Dpheezie.
They already started working.
We ain't introduced them. We getting right into
They know who they are. They know who they are. No, we'll introduce them. Go ahead, Adi.
Dpheezie, I've seen him before. And then Val, she was on the Insecure episode.
Was it 34? Episode 34.
I think so.
Yeah, that was one you were struggling on to get.
Yeah, I was really struggling, y'all. But it's okay. We made it to 41, though. See, we made it. Now, but yes, Dpheezie, I got to get your insight on this because
what you got for me?
Because I didn't watch I didn't watch the Red Table Talk. I just heard all the people talking about Jada and August Alsina and all this kind of stuff, and I just wanted to get the men's perspective.
No man need to watch that.
Why you say that,
Bro, cause man, Will too much of a good guy to just sit there and just take all the abuse he took in that 12 minutes 45 seconds of video.
Not that you know the whole minutes.
Look, see, I'ma just have to disagree with you, bro.
What you mean?
Only because you said, for one, you say he's too good of a guy. You got to remember how long they've been together.
I'm talking about he too nice.
So through that whole relationship, you don't think she took some, like, you know what I'm saying? She took some pain.
Oh, without a doubt. But it's different when it's concealed than when it's all out. And then the stuff that she said too.
But how's it different though?
I mean, pain is pain.
Yep.
It is. Yeah. But when you got other people making jokes about the pain, it's worse.
But at the same time, that's the risk you take.
And they released the song.
They did release a song, but
who released it? Oh, talking about the August Alsina?
August
Alsina. That don't have nothing to do with them though.
They do.
That's just like
you ain't heard the song.
I listened to it on my way over here. That's
real.
Yeah, jamming like a mother.
It do jail, man.
Look, that's just like, somebody find out, you and your wife having a problem, and they put it out there. It ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
That's right. You're right.
So therefore, and then from my understanding, they was separated.
Absolutely.
But she wasn't also owning up to it either, though. That's why that word entanglement came about, because she wouldn't own up that she was in a relationship.
She didn't.
She used some play ass lines like, "You gotta watch her, she good." Evil conniving mother.
Wow.
I mean, I look at it like this, man. They were separated.
That's how we look at it.
And Will chose to get back in a relationship with her. I'm pretty sure he knew everything. I mean, August probably told a little bit more in the song.
Yeah.
That Will probably didn't know.
He told a lot in the song.
Actually,
Rick Ross told a lot in the song.
That's why I said, if I was Will, I would have shot one of them.
Nah, man.
Nah.
I wouldn't have took her back if I was Will, though.
Now let's get to that real quick. I think it's interesting, like how women can take men back numerous times after they cheat, but then a man be like, I ain't taking her back, or it's a problem if she cheat one time.
Well,
I'm not condoning it. I'm just trying to find out why this is.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's how it go, but everybody got a choice.
He said that's how it go.
I mean, not seriously.
Ain't
most of the time the woman
take her back.
And a lot of the time the dudes say that, but they end up taking them back. But
it's expected though. It seems like it's expected for a woman to take it. Be like, you deal with me while I'm in this phase, and then once we get out of this, I'm gonna be the best man to you.
Nah,
that ain't y'all. Because that ain't me.
Look,
them women get together and start talking about that.
We understand everybody make mistakes.
Yeah,
we understand that.
Yeah,
but some people just can't, and you can contradict yourself. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? You can mess up and then not expect that. Okay, cool, but everybody can only take so much. So what you can take, I might not can't take.
Yeah,
regardless.
That's the question.
But
though.
What?
That's my question though.
We ain't the same.
Okay, can you explain to me though, why is it such a huge? It seems like it's such a bigger deal when a woman cheats versus a man. Tell me why that's such a bigger deal.
Because
you got it.
As a woman, as a woman, a woman is always hit, especially your one, a dude woman, his girl, his main girl. Mm-hmm. He hold her up here. Mm-hmm. So that's like if you give it to somebody else, I'm looking at you like, hold on, I had you up here now. You know what I'm saying? I might need to put you on the level down here because I expect that you gonna say the opposite. I expect that you to have morals, values, and all that, and that's what you look at when you dealing with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman really is smarter than a dude. They mature faster. You know what I'm saying? So really, to me, the woman, not God, but God. You know what I'm saying on her. So it's like, why would you go and diminish your value just because I messed up? You know what I'm saying? Don't go cheat because I cheated. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna cheat, don't do it out of spite. You know what I'm saying? Because now you jumping out of character to somebody that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You always supposed to be yourself at the end of the day. So you telling me every time I make you mad, you gonna go do something foolish.
And look, I'm not even saying like a woman doing it in spite. I'm just talking about in general. Like even if you hadn't cheated, like if it's just a woman and she cheated, I just feel like it's just so much heavier when somebody is like, it's never like okay for a woman to cheat, but men do it all the time.
It's the difference. Cause
that's what I want to know. The difference is that's what I'm asking.
Men will do it just for the physical aspect, and women will make an emotional bond, which is so way tighter than just physical. You could see it in that interview. She was like, I just needed somebody to make me feel good, and the way she felt good. And she added some extra O's and D's to make me feel good. Oh my God. And that's when Will basically started crying. Like, I was like.
He was crying internally.
You can see it in his eyes. His eyes was red. That's the meme everybody using now. Like,
and it's soul ties. Mm. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say it's all soul ties. All of it.
So therefore, a woman gonna have, I ain't gonna say because I know.
Men too. It's soul ties.
Yeah. I know females who can just sleep with a dude and not
and be okay.
You know, be. You know what I'm saying?
But most of the time,
it's an emotional attachment. So therefore, a dude can sleep with a female and go about his business only because it's physical. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With a woman, remind you, I'm saying woman. Every female ain't no woman.
That's the key word.
So
woman.
Therefore, with a woman, she not just gonna go sleep with anybody.
She's not.
Exactly. So when she sleep with somebody, she either got feelings for this person, it's something this person giving her that she's not getting. So therefore, when you sleep with another dude, now you invested in that dude.
That's true.
You know, so therefore, a woman, if she invested in you, you ain't just finna just okay, that's it. So now you got the man right here, like okay, she done cheated. Now you got him thinking, she like this dude. Because he know. Mm-hmm. It's emotion somewhere, and you got feelings for this dude somewhere. So now you got to try to worry about, they still messing around.
She still thinking about him.
Because
you know, off top, she done playing the whole future with this dude in her head. Say, he got one more time to not wash the dishes, and I'm finna leave his ass.
Like, I just don't got time to be trying to untangle.
No, you go.
Untangle some feelings.
No, let her go real quick. Cause
I do agree with you about the emotional attachment as a woman. I feel like as women, they do get more emotionally invested, and when a woman goes and cheats, it is to fill a void at home. Mm-hmm. So if it's to fill a void at home, I get as a dude, you worried about that man and the emotional attachment there. But does something go off in your head to say, okay, well, if she left to fill a void, if I'm here at the house, if I change my behavior to correct or change whatever it is she feel like she was missing over there, do y'all think like, okay, let me change this to to where she ain't even got to worry about going back over there to fill that void because I'm filling in the gap here.
Of course, the dude thinks that, but it also comes into how y'all emotions aren't real facts sometimes. Like y'all would go off. I'm just saying, y'all will go off y'all emotions like, oh, he not doing this for me. You not paying attention to the stuff he is doing.
Exactly.
So is he getting credit for that stuff?
Those aren't women.
No, there's women too. There's grown women that do that.
Sometimes you have to take yourself out the equation. Sometimes,
and you gotta step.
And you gotta realize, like, okay, this person doing this for them, not because of me. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this: if somebody go and cheat, and I know I've been doing everything right, if they ain't told me that I'm doing something wrong and they still cheat, then that's just on them. That's just them as a person.
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just them as a person. But in a relationship, you're not gonna do everything right.
You're not. You're right.
So that can't be an excuse like, oh, I'm feeling the void, even though most 90% of everybody use it when it's dealing with cheating. But you can't use that as an excuse.
Right.
We can go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, I'm in school like so just like she can't use that to fill in a void.
Yeah.
Y'all can't either.
And that's what I'm saying. But you got to realize, it's sad to say, but that's just the world we live in.
That's true.
It's just the world we live in. Double standards.
Double standards on both sides, though.
Double standards on both
sides. Not when it comes to this situation. But I'm just talking about other situations.
Yeah. The world is full of double standards, and it's just like that's how most of the time that's how we was taught all this. Mm-hmm. You know, so therefore people gonna think it's alright. Just like when it come to cheating, they like all dudes are dogs. All dudes ain't dogs, but all dudes got the same characteristics.
Yeah.
So therefore it's like if a fine chick walk by, 9 times out of 10, dude gonna look, or he gonna be like, ooh, thinking his head, ooh, she fine though. You know what I'm saying? Or because we was taught that by our uncles and all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, boy, you know what I'm saying? How many girls you got? Because it was, when we was growing up, it was like, okay, that's the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We done heard plenty of our uncles talking about how many girls they got. And so, of course, we heard him talking about it. So we thinking, oh, that's something we need to do when we get older.
Yeah, it's taught. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you start doing stuff, it's creatures of habit. You know what I'm saying? You start doing stuff and like picking up bad habits, and it just keep going. And it's hard to break habits.
It is hard to break habits for sure.
So
yeah, I had to ask that because I just wanted to make sure we get that on the table because I just wanted to see what you would say because a lot of people don't have an answer for it. They just be like, that's just how it is. They just straight go to that. Yeah. I'm like, no, you got to explain it for some people who don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, and with Jada, I personally don't feel she was wrong. That's just me. Only because they were separated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's not wrong when she did it. She's wrong in how she disrespected that man in front of everybody for 12 minutes.
For you, it's more about being on camera and saying the things she said to him on camera like that and making it public.
I'm pretty sure they talked about that before they
got on camera.
No, because Will had to call her out and said, "Stop saying entanglement. Say you were in a relationship." She tried to pretty it up like some women do when they fuck up. So,
I get it, but that's a risk he took. To go on it into even
and that's why he looks so hurt. And then the song just make it worse. And the song
that song is bad though.
Rick Ross killed
them
verses.
It do hit. You be like,
now, as far as the song was, okay. Like I said, I don't feel she was wrong. Now I feel August was wrong
for making the song.
Somebody got
not even for making the song, but even discussing
putting it out. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if it was something between y'all and
you know what I'm saying. I just feel like why even bring that
what
out?
What made you say?
What made you? If you ain't dealt with her in a few years, right? Why talk about it now?
Because he had an album dropping.
That's
that R&B dude stuff.
That is. That's some Drake, real Drake stuff.
And I just thought that was weak of him. You know
that was.
But that's another thing. Yeah, I didn't like Jada in one part of that interview too, because she said he stopped talking to her. She never said
that she broke it off.
Yeah, she never said she broke it off.
Oh, really?
She said he stopped talking to her. So it's like, okay, so
yes,
if he didn't stop talking to you, what would this be?
I obviously need to watch it.
And he said it. I always said it too that he cut off.
I heard that in the song.
So therefore, I'm like, so if he didn't cut you off, how would this situation play out with Will? That's my only thing.
Yeah. He even said he still been talking to her, like up until like the last 2 years. She was like, I ain't talked to him since we messed around 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. August said, nah.
It was just like, what, 2 or 3 years? Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, that's my only problem with
when it first started.
Yeah, just own up to your stuff. That's how I look at it.
He probably knocked off before the interview.
Oh, God. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. Well, y'all both are married men with the ring. Show the people you ring. Show the people you ring.
You be talking about my ring because it ain't no ring.
Well, that matches you, though.
I'll be working out too much.
I get.
And I'm bad with
I like your ring. I like both of y'all rings.
I get flack for not wearing mine a lot. But mine come off. Like
you might need one like this,
I went to the restroom. I almost fell down the sink when I washed my hands.
Because you losing weight. You're going to have to get it sized, bro.
Yeah, I got to get it sized.
That's why I got this rubber one. I ain't got to ever take it off.
So people be, you ain't got your ring on? Yeah, I just ain't got it on. People think when you don't wear your ring, y'all split up or nah.
You need to get you one of these.
They think just because I got this one that she ain't got a real ring. Do your wife got a real ring?
Yes.
And if she didn't, it ain't none of y'all
business. I do need to get one of them because it's a lot. My partner who worked with me, he got one he got two like mine, and he got one like that one because when I'm working, it from the trucks, it be dirt getting all up in.
You can lose it.
So yeah.
Well, my question for you married men how did y'all know it was time?
I got a cliche answer, so you gotta answer.
What
don't give your answer. Dpheezie thinking.
Just like you just know. Like I had been ring shopping for a long time, and then even when I had the ring, I was sitting on it. I was like, how I gotta do this? So you already know this story. I called you. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how to propose.
How did you propose?
It was Trina and her friends. So it was cool how they played it. It was like, cause my wife used to be a cheerleader. She was like, hey, come look at these high school girls, see if they need to work on anything. So the high school girls put in a chant about me marrying her, and they had signs up and everything.
They did everything.
So all I had to do was just walk out and get on one knee, and it was easy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They came over to check for her. She was caught off guard, bro. Like completely off guard.
They even said my name in the chair. And
she was still just like.
She was like,
on that chair.
She was really trying to judge.
Yeah, she was judging him.
That's not what you're here for.
And then when she saw the song, she was like, and then when we started playing Bruno, she was like, "Oh my god, what is happening?"
When you say when you know it's time.
Yeah, how did you know you were ready? I guess ready shouldn't be the word. I was
just going to say I don't think I was ready, but I think I knew that's who I wanted to be with. You know, we had been together for a while, and she was married before I already, so I knew she never honestly we never even talked about marriage. You know what I'm saying? She never brought it up, none of that. So it was like, but I just think I'm not a woman, but I feel like, me personally, I feel like every woman want to be married to the person who they with. You know what I'm saying? Like if they with somebody for a long time, I think in my mind I might be wrong, but eventually I'll be like, okay, they do want to get married.
She's staying around.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I say about after 3 months, and if y'all been on good dates, they thinking already.
No.
It's about 3 months.
It's about
90% of women.
Can we make it a year
good
and a half? After we've been in it a year, I expect for you to know.
After 3
you
months,
know if you want to
pursue
me or not.
You did a study.
Like after a year, I feel like a man knows if he wants to continue to pursue me or not.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of know before then. I say 6 months to a year, you know.
So I feel like 6 months.
The studies say it's about 2 years because you have a 2-year newlywed phase.
Well, mom,
I said continue pursuing.
Yes, the women I done asked about, if you done been on 3 months of good dating, they already planned it out.
That's not enough time for me to start meeting your representative.
I'm just telling you, y'all different.
I don't know who you are.
Y'all different. 90%.
Okay.
Y'all in that 10%.
In 90 days? Like, really?
90 days, yeah.
Nah, you don't know him. You don't know this man.
So I just,
anyway, go ahead.
Because she's older than me, so I wasn't, I knew I wasn't ready, you know what I'm saying? I probably still not ready. I still got some work to do, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to be work.
So,
it's constant work.
But after we've been together for some years, like I said, she never talked about it. And one day I just rolled over and she was asleep. And she was just laying on her back and I'm just looking at her.
Oh God.
And then in my mind, I'm like, I just thought I said, if something happened, I'll be lost. That's the first thing that came to my mind. So I say, I'm a married. Then I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, So I say, because me personally, I'm not big on, I think my way of thinking for a marriage, I think like, okay, what do it change? Like, to me, I look at it like, marriage don't change nothing. It's about the person.
It changes,
you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. That's another conversation we need to have.
We can talk about that in a minute.
Therefore, so I say, okay, I'm married. So I say, when can I marry? When can I propose? So I ain't put too much thought in it. I went and got the ring. So I got the ring and she said,
you invited me.
I'm supposed to know where I start.
You said that you went and bought the ring.
Oh yeah, okay. So I bought the ring and I didn't know it was around Valentine's Day. I was like, I don't want to do it on Valentine's Day.
I'm so glad you did.
Yeah,
that's
see?
too cliche as hell.
See. But I ended up doing it on Valentine's Day.
It's okay. But still.
So I ended up doing it. But I didn't go out the way. She gets up at 3 a.m. to go to work. So I still be asleep. So she got up, went in the restroom, she did everything. She thinking I'm still asleep. So I waited till I knew she went and made her coffee. So I knew her routine.
Yeah.
Once she get the coffee, she out the door. So I just and how the house was like our closet, it can go into it was like when we moved there, it was like a little, I guess they had little kids to where they can get to their rooms easier. Mm-hmm. So it had like a secret door.
Yeah.
So I just went through one of the rooms while she was in the kitchen, and before she hit the garage, I went around to the living room, and when she hit the corner, I was just on one knee with the ring.
Oh, that's good though, Dpheezie.
So then she was like, and so she said, yeah, but it was just like I just knew I had, like, even though she didn't say nothing, it was like some stuff a woman just deserved to have. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like even though I got different opinions on marriage, it's like, okay, at least put your opinion to the side for something greater. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what I did.
You was ready, you just didn't know you were ready.
Yeah, so that's what I did.
That's good.
That's what I did.
That's dope. That is dope. And you said you didn't put much thought into it, but you actually did because you knew her whole entire routine. Yeah. Do you know how many men live with women and don't even know what kind of coffee she drinks?
Yeah. And then they was like, so afterward, people like, oh, so when y'all gonna get married? I had already had the day. I already knew it was gonna be on her mama's birthday. Mm-hmm. We did that. She didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And so what I had told her, and she actually picked the same date I picked. Mm-hmm. And so finally, after I proposed to her, and I didn't have a I kept telling her now because I wasn't sure again on the date. Mm-hmm. So finally, when I ain't say nothing about a date, about it, what, a year passed, she was like,
yeah.
We need what's the date? We need a date. So she called me at work out of nowhere. I say, whatever date you pick, that's the day we can. Yeah. So I say, but if she pick a date I ain't, I say I'm gonna go with the 16th because if she pick a date I ain't with, and she called me, she was like the 16th. I was like, okay. I said that's the date I was gonna pick. And so I say, why you pick the 16th? She was like, I don't know. I just looked at when I was off. And I say, you know the 16th is, right? She was like, that's on Friday.
It's on Friday.
I said, that's your mama's birthday. She was like, oh, it sure is. So it worked out like that.
That's good. In sync.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We try to get ours as closest to our dating anniversary. Like we couldn't get it on the exact date, but we got it.
What you mean days
before?
She would have lost me with that one.
It's been too long.
You didn't know y'all dating anniversary?
Nah, that ain't important, man. The marriage date is important. The other stuff.
We started fresh today.
Yeah. New beginnings.
Val, let's tell them why marriage is important.
Me tell them why?
As a woman, why is marriage important to us?
Well, I feel
you can speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
So I just
that's what we doing. Speaking for ourselves.
Yeah, I don't speak for all women. Don't keep me in no comments.
Yeah, because you know they come for you.
They sure do. They sure do. Don't come in our comments with their dears now. Yeah, we are called petty. We're called petty and friends for a reason.
Petty with me.
Because we can be just as petty.
Turn up real fast.
We can be friendly, but we can be petty too.
So I would say marriage for me personally is important just because to me it's just a greater sign of commitment. And also with me being the Christian woman that I am, with my history growing up in the church, that's the covenant that you and the other person make before God. It's bigger than just me and you. It's us making a covenant before God and asking God to come into our marriage and bless it from here on out. Mm-hmm. So that's just what I've been taught. That's what I've been, and that's what I believe. And honestly, from different couples that I've talked to, you hear people say, "Oh, marriage doesn't change anything," but then when people really do get married, I actually do hear it's different. Mm-hmm. I hear that no, it really something does kind of change.
It changes.
Ain't no just giving up.
You can't just walk out. Mm-hmm. Not that easy. You don't put unleaded gas in a foreign car. You know what I'm saying? You go put it in the work because you want it to stay the way, or you want it to get better, or you want to keep it, maintain it. You're going to do well. But when you can just exit easily, you're not going to put in that work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can still exit.
You can still exit, but it's going to cost you more.
It's work.
It's work. I ain't ready for no relationship. Y'all got it. Jesus, y'all got it. I'm proud of all of you.
I understand but you can do the same. You can ask God for the same thing in a 15-year relationship.
But God doesn't honor it and look at it in the same way. It's a little different.
It's different.
How He looks at it.
How He look? Because I'm trying to figure out how do we look at it. How you know how He look at it?
Because what's in the word? Yeah. What's in the word? You gotta remember, like she said,
shacking is in the Bible.
Yes.
The word shacking is in the Bible.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying.
Who wrote the Bible?
Oh Lord, we ain't going there. We ain't gonna go there. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of different authors.
Thank you.
Joseph.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. What you want?
See, that's the confusing part to me, because I be like, I believe in God and all, but it's like I think the religion part confused me because so many religions have, and that it's just like I don't even want to read it because this religion say this and this religion say this. Mm-hmm. So it's just like,
but marriage is across the board in all of it.
Yeah,
really, except
what?
where's polygamy part of? The Mormons? But even though that's still marriage. Muslims too.
Maybe.
But
I'm not
like
sure.
I'm not sure the part is always marriage. You're supposed to get married across all the religions.
And and then at the end of the day, it's like it does say. I know how you feel about religion because religion does confuse people because there's so many different versions. So, but based on what we believe and what we've been taught, we understand that marriage is something that joins you together, and it is a covenant under God. So, for me, I can say that I hold that very highly. Like, I want to be married. I don't want to be married now, but I want to be married at some point.
Okay, so
it just depends on the person.
So therefore, when it's a covenant under God, so therefore, why is it that we live how we live then, for us we ain't supposed to have sex before marriage and all that. So I'm just trying to figure out, why do we have to do all this sinning to get to
it's a choice.
To put this like, okay, we married, so now we doing everything right by God when we know we not. Like, for us, yeah, we married, but I can still go out and do something that's against God. You know, not saying like for us my marriage, you know what I'm saying, dishonoring my marriage, but something else, you know what I'm saying. But that don't make, like you say, no sin is greater than the next. So therefore, it's like, how can you put one thing on a pedestal and not?
It's not necessarily a pedestal. It's about intentions and your choices. So like we were born in this world of sin. Like we've been sinners since we were born. You know. So when Jesus came and died on the cross for us, he basically took away the power of sin. Basically, like he washed it away for us. As long as we repent and do all the process, the process will be fine or whatever. But you still have the choice to do what you want to do. It's about intention. You have free will.
That's what I wanted to get. See how I set this up. It's going back to our last conversation.
It's okay.
So therefore, when you said why a man can do something, a woman can take a man back, but a man can't. It's choice.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
So therefore,
I just wanted you to tell the people.
Yeah, it's choice. Because you know me, I ain't gonna.
Everything is a choice. Bro.
I know what I can take. I know what I can't take.
Yeah, and my whole thing was trying to find out, get to the bottom of why y'all feel that way. Because I know a lot of women want to know that. Because sometimes women just mess up too. Just like sometimes y'all just mess up. Yeah. But when it comes to taking a woman back, it's just like, nah, man, she a hoe, bro. Like, nah, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just always goes to the top versus it being like, okay, well, let's talk about what happened. But I know some women be going to the top too, so it's okay. But I just wanted to talk about that because I know people.
Okay, I see where y'all coming from with the marriage thing. For as I think you have to. It gives you patience, obedience. Mm-hmm. It gives you a lot that you really have to practice on.
Yeah,
compromise, all that.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
What's that?
Has your life gotten better since you got married?
Oh yeah, I done went through some. No, we done went through some stuff, but nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm far as like for growing together, like for as having stuff. Yeah,
I'm talking about you as an individual.
Oh yeah. I think I was just telling somebody the other day. I said I don't think I became a man until I was like 32.
That's okay though.
Because I just feel like I was like, and I think that's when I got married. So and it's crazy. I said 32, and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's when I got married. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, my mind started thinking different. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, how can I set up? I started thinking like, first it was just like, we living, whatever. And it got to the point where like, how can I set us up for the future, the long run? You know what I'm saying? How can I make sure she good if something happened to me, or how can I make sure that I'm taking stress off her? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's cool.
I'm gonna say this: your woman is your helpmate, and when you get blessed under the covenant of God, like the covenant.
Nah, she more than a helpmate, because I be like.
But that's my point.
Like,
so you
do that.
But you see how
get irritated.
But once she became a wife, her role changed too, and the fact that she lives up to this certain standard, she makes you want to live up to a certain standard. That's why marriage is important, because you need that helpmate, and she gonna push you to be better, and y'all gonna be great together. Yeah. That's why marriage is important. But if y'all was still just together, you would still be like, you would be comfortable. So you wouldn't be challenged. So you probably wouldn't be where you are right now.
You right, Trina. I'm just saying. No, because I've been trying to figure out, like, what has changed.
Your mindset.
What changed my mindset to really focus on what's important in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, y'all got a point. Nah, for real. Y'all just taught me something.
When it switches from me to we, it changes. So... I'm glad y'all married, though. Y'all make me proud. I'm proud of all of y'all. One day, but not now.
I'm acting a fool at the wedding.
Ain't nobody doing no speeches. Ain't nobody doing no speeches.
Damn lie about you.
No, just like you
can get on there for a good 30 minutes.
You'll do a whole stand-up for me.
Oh my God. I got a whole bit ready. Don't let me have no alcohol. Don't let it be open.
I'm gonna need you, but I have one request from my brothers, because I know y'all. When he does come in my life, I'm gonna need y'all to take him through the ringer, but be careful, because you don't want him to run too fast. They're gonna run off some people. I already know.
I'm not.
I already know y'all.
I'm not. I'm finna do a background check, and then as long as he answer these 10 questions I got for him, we good. Like, I'm finna help him get you pregnant. We finna go ring shopping. Like, we going all out, Trina.
Keep that pregnancy stuff.
Trina, you gonna be pregnant the night y'all get married. It's soon. No I'm telling them, hey, poke a hole in the condoms on her ass. Whatever she do, throw away her birth control. Trina, you about to have a kid.
I'm not having no kids.
All right, Trina. That's how you got. I'm not gonna argue.
Basically, you done trapped the nigga.
I'm looking like I didn't know I was
trapped. Talking about entanglement.
That's gonna be the name of the show. That's gonna be the name of the show, Entrapment.
She got me.
She got me.
Nah, the first one was mutual, but the second one, she got me. I had no control.
That's so funny.
You were tied up, huh?
Basically.
Basically.
They end up practicing bondage, man.
Oh, God.
I was asleep. Next thing I know, oh!
So you talking about you done got raped in marriage. You done got Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Do y'all have a type?
I personally don't think I have a type, but I do have standards that I feel like he should reach.
I
have characteristics that I feel like he should have.
I have preferences.
Yeah, preferences, but not a type. I don't have a type.
I have preferences.
I think that's the same thing as a type. If you ask.
No, because for me, it's certain qualities that I like.
It's the same.
But it can come in a different package.
Come in a different package.
But I'm looking for
Let me know.
certain qualities.
Okay, what's the quality?
That's all I'm about to say. I was trying to.
What's the quality?
Try to do stuff.
You say what?
I just want to know. So
you want to know what the
I think I got some. I
already got you there. I already got a whole profile for you. We ain't talking
about
a
whole profile
for me. Val, answer the question.
If I answer the question, I don't want no whole profile.
Because I think I want to do this double date stuff. I want to try this.
1, 2.
No,
y'all each got partners. Double.
No.
Boom.
Look.
Double date.
Okay, well, hook up. Look.
Oh God.
So what is your characteristics? Because I think I got a homeboy for you.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. What's the characteristics?
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you know.
The nigga, you say you calling me?
I'm gonna let you know if he passed this or not.
Oh Lord, if he passed this.
Come on.
Okay. Well, oh Jesus, please don't let me regret this, Lord. Help me, Lord.
Why, you got some fans that gonna be watching?
No, negative. I'm scared of what y'all trying to do.
Yeah.
You come on, you stalling.
I am.
You stalling.
I'm just trying to make you make you one with somebody.
What did he say?
What Jada said? Trying to find somebody that can feel good.
No, that sounds like some crack.
That's how she
like
said
a whole
it
crack
too. She was like, Jada, what? If I was Will, I would cut the cameras off.
Like Vado.
Girl. Okay. I would say, well, off top, I want somebody that is God-fearing. You just heard my whole spew on that.
Mm-hmm.
At 33 years old, I date with a purpose.
So God-fearing or somebody who believes in God. I mean, like they believe in God, but they not Christian or they not what you call it.
You want
Baptist
somebody to go to church with you. You don't care what denomination they is, right?
Long as they believe.
I feel like, for me personally, I do feel like I need a Christian because I need somebody that believes in Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
If you ain't going to Jesus route, that's a whole nother.
It's too much.
I
What's the next one?
This pig.
Somebody that is, well, like I said, at 33 years old, I do date with a purpose. I'm not in that high school where we can just date and just kicking it just to be kicking it. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something that could potentially be serious and you're ready to kind of possibly build something, if you come across the right person, I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm gonna look at you and be like, oh, you might be the one. I don't look at people and be like, oh.
Do it have to be black? You would prefer black.
That is a preference.
I know. I was waiting on that. All right, this is good shit right here.
That's a preference.
I got you.
It's not just a written in stone have to be.
I got you. Come on, keep going.
Okay. Somebody that's like career minded as far as that, they kind of have an idea of what they want and what they're working on.
It's good stuff.
You gotta have goals and kind of be driven towards something.
Come on, you got two more. I need at least two
You
more.
got 2 more.
I need 2 more.
Oh God, I need.
Just for the people.
I am very goal oriented though. I feel like I always have to be working towards something. If I don't, I'm kind of like, what am I doing?
Give me the last 2.
Okay.
You gotta be family oriented. I am very family oriented. Me and my family, we get together, we kick it, we hang.
True that.
Gotta fit in the mix.
Shout out to my boy E.
We high side, we jab at each other. You can't be super sensitive. You gotta
be tight.
jump on in with us because it's all last.
What's
we
the
all
last
just
one?
kicking it. This is pressure. Yes, it is, because yo,
You just talking to the people.
Mike got a candidate out there. We trying to see something.
Oh, Lord.
What's the last one? So I can tell the people if y'all fit this criteria, inbox Petty and Friends, and we will get you in contact with Val. Thank you. What's the last one, Val? Stop playing.
this is
It
pressure.
ain't one more?
You can be done if that's it.
Okay.
This all you got?
So she ain't
Because
saying
I'm not difficult.
So check this out.
What
I got
else?
I got you already.
They with a purpose.
Steve Morris.
Hell
Go beat.
No.
Hell no!
Hold on.
Oh no!
My boy on.
Y'all not supposed to do my sister
Not
like
that
that.
you
I love Steve. I love Steve.
My boy Cook.
No,
My boy Cook.
but what he be cooking?
He goal oriented. He God fearing.
I love you, Steve.
He gonna date with a purpose.
I love you, Steve, but this ain't it. This ain't it.
If Trina say no,
My boy tall and everything. He mature. Like he got a little gray hair and he may look like he about 72.
Steve
But
ain't
still,
it, Steve gonna drive Val crazy.
Hey,
You drive her
check
insane.
this out.
without a doubt.
She'll
So
drive her ass crazy.
I done just named some stuff about Steve.
Yeah, come on. He don't fit the profile. He gonna cook for you and everything.
Y'all know I'm gonna rock with Trina over y'all. I don't know why y'all saying it. And if Trina is saying, nah, that ain't it for me. I got to leave it alone.
Y'all are not calling
Y'all
Steve.
know
I'm finna call Steve after
Okay.
this.
We have her eating lamb,
Trina
swimming in
said no.
sauce.
He He gonna have you eating good and stuff.
So
you just eating lamb and everything.
I ain't never known lamb.
You just gonna go straight out. You just gonna go straight out tree and stuff. You gotta meet him first.
She know who Steve is.
Look.
Steve, your friends, look, your brothers be setting you up, bro.
It's petty and friends.
It is petty and friends.
I started it, but Dpheezie, the one put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I said, hell no. When I watch this back, I'll be like, I said, hell no.
Look.
And you looked at the camera. Hell no.
I got somebody.
Trying to do a love
God.
This ain't no love connection.
We work
Next
together.
topic.
That's my partner.
Next topic.
But you didn't say nothing about looks, so you don't care about what they look like.
Just tell them the
attracted
the preferences, though. Like when it comes to that. So he can know.
He gotta be tall. What else?
Damn.
That's every woman's thing. He gotta be tall.
That's a lie.
I know it is. I know it is.
She didn't even say that, though.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that tall stuff.
We know.
Yeah. I don't like what people be saying about the tall
man. It's okay.
I don't know about the
Let it go.
Look, you can't be mad because that's somebody's preference, though. But see, you out here rocking for.
Yeah.
No, you holding it down.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Y'all, see, now you said attractive, cool.
I just said I have to be physically attracted.
I think every person got to be physically attracted to something on somebody.
They can grow on you.
They can grow on you, but something has to be attractive, even if it.
Y'all
lie and say something was attractive first.
I used to always pose this question to people, like, what are you gonna do if your soulmate, your true soulmate, was ugly?
He gonna have to attract me.
I don't know.
I don't know. With his personality.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's your soulmate, of course you're gonna be attracted to everything else. I'm just saying, what if they ugly?
You still gotta be attracted to him in some way.
Nah,
you have to be physically attracted to him.
No, about no true soulmate.
So you sure can't get mad at people for saying, "Oh, we want somebody that's tall," because he said no.
Like dead no.
Everybody should think they look good, so it don't matter.
Everybody should think they look good.
So therefore,
but everybody don't look good.
But have you ever met somebody that's so ugly that they were so confident?
Yeah.
It makes you be like,
that's what I'm saying. That's
you
good.
Like,
yeah, dang, okay.
That's when you have them fake names ready.
Huh?
You gotta have them fake names ready.
Like you be like, oh, the swag though.
Did you buy this in Walmart?
If you don't look that good, you gotta be. If you don't look that good, you gotta be a very snazzy dresser. You gotta something gotta attract you.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you dress. It's not for the.
I'm saying to help them. This is a tip from Petty Friends. Dress very nice and make sure your teeth look great. That's all you can do. You can control how you
your
dress.
preference, y'all trying to go all
They trying to say tall and all that shit.
Nobody said. I didn't say that.
I ain't the one that started that. I did not say that.
That's what most women say.
My wife used to say that. When she used to tell me I'm too young, I'm gonna bag you. You tell me
I'm gonna bag you.
Man, please, I ain't trying to hear that preference stuff. Oh, you too young? Yeah, all right.
Well, see, that's your
Every dude say, yeah, all right.
You gotta be consistent with a female.
You do.
Do
you know that's what my number one thing is?
You gotta be consistent.
Besides being God-fearing, is assertiveness, because I need somebody that's going to be assertive.
Even if what else you like besides tall?
He gonna have to be a leader. See how I took it off the physical.
Whatever besides tall, because I'm just like,
what's your little baby
bird?
bird?
You gonna have to be a leader. That's the point of me being in a relationship. I can take a break because I lead by myself all day.
Yep. Then when we asked you, what's the preferences, Val?
Well, you asked me for one more, so I mean that
was
one more.
That was 30 minutes ago, Val.
I was
trying to do this dating stuff.
I didn't ask
podcast dating.
No, I am not y'all project.
Y'all.
This ain't love connection.
You gonna be the first candidate.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna blow up off this.
We gonna hook up.
I'm be mad that I'm if this does turn into the most highly viewed podcast.
Look,
I'm gonna be mad.
And look, check this out. And if the date don't go right, we bring y'all back. Why the date didn't go right?
Hey, my boy G.
This is
my boy G.
You know what I'm saying? If you like, he might be feeling the date.
You might not feel.
So therefore, we gonna bring him in. He gonna I enjoy it. I can see myself building with her. But then you thinking something else. We bring you on the podcast and you like,
Petty and friends, they
I
love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily Val, but this would be cool for quarantine though.
So
we can do it digitally. We can do a Zoom date. Oh, not you. I said without Val.
Okay, you want to be our first one.
I'll try to make a Petty and friends.
All right. Yeah. What's the preferences, Val? You ain't gonna say it to the people? That's fine. We can have everybody in your inbox anyway. So, all right.
Yeah.
No, we not, y'all.
Man, look. If any dudes watching this, and you see she got her head on her shoulder.
In the DFW area.
She's smart. She can teach you some stuff. Y'all,
you got a master's degree, right? She got a master's degree, so you know she got
that ain't true. I got a master's degree, ain't got nobody.
Look. She's not ugly. She got good hair.
You see the baby hair?
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna zoom in on. You see the baby hair?
It's not no just for me.
This is her hair.
That's her hair. So therefore,
if any
dudes out there wanna inbox her or inbox Petty with friends,
we got you.
We gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen.
Did y'all ever do all of this for Katrina Weed?
No, because they know better.
This is us getting together.
I already know all the questions, so I've been.
He ain't finna find nobody for me. I don't got time for that. Cause right,
he in North Dakota.
He is in North Dakota.
I'm just waiting till the
My
virus
husband is in North Dakota. Real talk, he gonna move to Texas one day, but right now, stay up there for another year or two.
I'm just waiting for the pandemic to pass so I can go find him. That's all it is.
Well, you got 2 years because I'm not ready right now.
Whatever you say.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm leaving the shit you saying.
Ruin the whole relationship because I ain't ready.
All right.
I'm not ready.
So, y'all, how long we been friends?
A long ass time.
2001.
And we've been friends since middle school.
Yeah. Oh,
because you didn't go to you didn't go to Forest Oak, did you?
Nah.
That was Miller that went to Forest Oak a little bit.
Yeah, Miller.
Yeah. Y'all funny, bro.
So you went to Forest Oak?
Nope, we went to Meadowbrook.
Oh, you went to Meadowbrook.
But she went to Glencrest with me.
She came to Meadowbrook in 7th grade.
A little bit.
I'm just trying to figure out.
No shade over here.
No, I ain't throwing no shade on you. I'm just trying to figure. I'm just trying to get the rundown.
What he's trying to get to is
just trying to get the rundown.
They the photogenic best friends, but we all best friends. So I understand why he.
We are all best friends.
Them photos, I be feeling some type.
We very rarely post photos though.
They posted 57 photos in one day. And then they were like, oh, my best friend. They had a whole best friend photo shoot. I mean, we ain't never had no best friend photo shoot. Do you know why we had that
photo shoot? Because I made them shirts. And I needed shots for the shirt to post on the page.
It's alright, you know.
We're going to take photos out of it.
I know they're still my sister. I'm just saying. We ain't never took no photos.
We're going to take some pictures. Like stepbrothers. We're going to do some stepbrother pictures. With our Petty and friends again.
My feelings not hurt, man. I'm just saying, like, Dpheezie just brought light to it.
Yeah.
We ain't did no best friend photo shoot.
I be checking that out.
No
See, I be all on it. I be all on it. Val, you ain't no vegan, is you?
Yeah. I'm plant-based because I ain't 100%.
Oh, okay.
I'm still Texas at heart, and I have my moments.
Val, you work out?
I got somebody for you.
Yeah.
He a chef and everything.
All right, y'all. Until next time, don't just
Val,
be petty.
you don't work out?
Be a friend.
You gonna see your friend?
They just gonna end the episode like this. It's cool. It's alright. It's cool. Whatever.
Until next time, don't just be petty.
Be a friend. It's alright.